The purpose of the interview is for the immigration officer to determine whether your marriage is a bona fide marriage and that it is not a marriage solely for the purpose of obtaining a green card. On the day of your green card interview, be sure that you and your spouse dress neatly and arrive for your appointment on time. At the beginning of the interview, the immigration officer will swear you and your spouse in. Everything that is said by you and your spouse will be recorded. Since you and your spouse are under oath, it is extremely important to tell the truth. Giving false testimony under oath would not only result in denial of your green card, it is also a crime. The immigration officer will review your application and documents that you have submitted. If you have additional documents you wish to be considered, give the immigration officer the original and copy of the documents. You and your spouse should be prepared to answer questions based upon the information that you have provided in your application. In addition to the questions based on your application, you and your spouse will be asked questions that a married couple should be able to answer. The following are examples of the questions you and your spouse will be asked. Where did you and your spouse meet? What did you do on your first date? Where did you and your spouse live before marriage? Who was at your wedding? Did you have a reception? Where did you and your spouse go on your honeymoon? Where did you and your spouse first live together after marriage? What side of the bed do you sleep on? What is the color of your spouse's toothbrush? What's the color of the living room carpet? If the immigration officer is convinced that you have a bona fide marriage, your application will be approved. If the immigration officer is not convinced, a second, more intense and detailed interview will be scheduled. This additional interview is called a Stokes hearing. In order to optimize your chances of having your application for a green card approved, it is recommended that you have an experienced attorney prepare your application and go with you to the hearing. If you have questions concerning the subject, call us for a free consultation.